10 inches, number 39, Dwight Howard. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 5, J.R. Smith. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 23, LeBron James. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Let's hear it for your team.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, they've got Howard. LeBron James is out there with Davis, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Smith in at the 2 guard. All right, tonight a matchup of teams that know how to get stops, Brent. When you were playing with the Spurs, what made those defenses so special?
The word it comes down to is accountability, and that is that you understand you have a role defensively just as much, Kevin, as you do on the offensive end. It certainly doesn't hurt that on the back end you have Tim Duncan calling out plays, blocking shots,
yes.
But accountability to your role defensively, that's where Greg Popovich gets you to play.
And the communication's so vital.
That always helps, but sometimes Pop takes that just a little bit too far.
First free throw is good.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Both shots good from the stripe. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30, that's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he could do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And so it's the Lakers with it. 4-point game. And it's Davis missing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. The Bucks got the better of him in the first meeting, and I asked Coach what adjustments he planned to make this time around. He said, we have to make them take tougher shots. If we give them clean looks outside, they'll just pick us apart. If we don't get a hand up on each shot, it'll get ugly in a hurry. Well, let's see if they can take those words and turn them into action tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Yo, man, up on Eric.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. From outside the arc, Rondo with the rebound. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
LeBron James.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Free throw good, James. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And both free throws, good for James.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. The Lakers with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
James outside. Another shot, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Here's James, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the first one drops. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast to the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about
all the time.
Going into the playoffs, teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
But he recovers it. Passes it to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Hits from the high post. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Davis. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. Loads it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
So being that good and then being that efficient, yeah, that's what Anthony Davis represents. Outstanding at shooting from that spot on the floor.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Howard with the steal. Smith up top. Down low. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
The pass to Connaughton. Lopez with the ball. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. James outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without fouling him. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, LeBron. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Waiters in for Rajon Rondo. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And both free throws good for LeBron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Smith. The Bucks also with the sub. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Waiters. Rebound by Ilyasova. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Antetokounmpo finds Korver. It's Hill on the wing. A 19-foot shot, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Waiters surveying the D. Pass to McGee. To the paint. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. It's over Korver. And again, the Lakers, no good. Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to Antetokounmpo. They now take the lead. Giannis has got 12 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Kuzma against Korver. Back to Waiters. That shot misses, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now here's Kuzma. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Waiters. Green bounce pass. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
6'10", quick off the floor, and Davis on the interior now doing damage.
Outside Korver. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Ilyasova. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Robin Lopez. So it's the Bucks now. Korver, no luck.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Green. Good. Nice job down low.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Hill trying to get open as Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dion Waiters.
See, George Hill, when he decides to drive like that, Kevin, right to the rack, that's when he's effective. He got contact.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Both free throws good from Hill. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. Hill with some nice D. Bucks leading by 5. To the inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Korver.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Waiters outside. It's Davis on the wing. Excellent D there from Williams.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee on top as they end the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina, Volanos. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Marvin Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George Hill. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Green, the pass to McGee. Davis kicks to Waiters. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Davis has got 8.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
Raiders against Hill. Here's the floater. Waiters outside. The feed to Davis. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Now, here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Hill for 3. Again, missing Hill. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Passes it to Lopez. He kicks it to Middleton. Outside Hill. And there's the pass to Lopez. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Green. Pass to Waiters. Inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them get after it a little bit.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Here's Giannis. He's got 12. Lopez passes to Middleton. Here's Connaughton, covered by Smith. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
James against Middleton. James kicks to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bledsoe. Shot by Rondo is no good.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to James. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they get it back. Rondo looking over the floor. Howard can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Bledsoe knows he's got the green light there to just rise up and shoot it. He did it there.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for LeBron James. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
For 3, Smith buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Here's LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Rondo's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's James. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Second in scoring, second in field goal percentage, and he's third in the league in rebounding. Just a tremendous motor. He is always in pursuit of the ball.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league, it's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. And he makes the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Ilyasova comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from McGee.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Giannis drives in, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Now here's James. 6 points for him.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Matthews with the bounce pass. Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Rondo. Bledsoe taking his time here. Over Rondo. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He's perfect from the line this time. Gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
Get it going.
Antetokounmpo against Waiters. Here's Davis, banked in off the glass. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Indiana. To the wing right side. Bledsoe for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, the Greek Freak, he said in his interview that he's low-key. What you saw in the first half, he got that rare inner passion for the game. Kind of like Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. They just destroy you quietly.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Davis. Smith is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Giannis inside. Davis is on.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And he knocks down the first one. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And both free throws, good for James. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Here is Matthews, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Middleton outside. From 18 feet away, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Outside Rondo. With the teardrop, Lopez with the block. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
That free throw missing. And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this, that he needed to grow and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked second-round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Free throw good, Davis.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Smith. Milwaukee also making some changes. Williams comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Sometimes I see him. I've been I'm in the bed. Debate about who's the greatest, what you debate. I swear that it's always
And here's a look at some numbers for James.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Bucks leading by 13. Hill passes to Lopez. Takes a 3. Green with the rebound. Lakers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Over Middleton, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. That's 12 points for LeBron.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against James. Middleton looking it over. Here's Hill. Williams trying to break free. Hill, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Middleton, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to James. Over Middleton, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Hill. The kick out to Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor and that he's going to make the right play at the right time.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Waiters in for Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Robin Lopez is checked in for Brook Lopez. Now here's James. 14 points for him. Kuzma outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Marvin Williams.
Great understanding by Davis to sense the foul coming, but also get the shot off as well.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good.
Impressive thing about Anthony Davis is just how much ground he can cover during the game. Has come into this league as one of the best running big men in transition. Still a huge weapon for him.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Davis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Hill kicks to Williams. Pass to Connaughton. There's the 3. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Fires from deep. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kuzma.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Here's Connaughton. He has 7. For the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Waiters. Fires it up. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. And so he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Passes to Connaughton. Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
For Milwaukee, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
No good on the free throw.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Korver comes in for George Hill. He hits the second from the line. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stolen. Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Smith checked in for the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Waiters outside, and Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Shots good by Waiters.
So he's a bit of a hokey guard, so he attracts that contact there and then keeps his eyes on the prize.
Antetokounmpo passes to Matthews. 43 seconds left in the third. Excellent defense there from Smith. Right side Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Once again, Davis shows off his deceptive quickness on the drive. Easy convert.
Matthews dishes to Ilyasova. Out to the right wing. And Bledsoe, here we go. Back to Ilyasova. That one goes. Count it. Ilyasova's got 5.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Fades away. Here's McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
McGee. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball, here we go.
On everyone on the same page offensively, Frank Vogel saying to each man, do it for your teammates.
And, I love the fact that he's promoting the spirit, the camaraderie between his guys. When they're working together, they are a lot harder to stop.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. And the Antetokounmpo is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1. Smith outside. Davis up top, clock at 6. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Smith for 3. But they recover it. Kicks it to Waiters. And the pass to Kuzma. And Smith puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Davis.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Waiters. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, that's pretty good mechanics for a big guy who has spent tireless hours in the gym, becoming more consistent with that J.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Giannis with another miss. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 3. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bledsoe. And Davis sends it back. In the corner, Smith with it. Shoots over Matthews. And it's Smith missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Giannis throws it down.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Davis, the pass to Smith. Back to Davis. It's good. Davis has got 16 points here in the second half.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Here's Lopez. No good with the triple.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
In the corner, Smith with it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo passes to Matthews. The kick out to Lopez. Davis against Antetokounmpo. For three, Bledsoe. No good that time. Great D that time from Rondo. And they double up Davis. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his third assist on the night. For Milwaukee, they've gone through with 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Giannis, and Davis sends it back. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Now here's Giannis to end the run, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo. Free throw no good for Giannis. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Got that one up quick. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. James, the bounce pass. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Now Now Bledsoe. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to James. To the middle. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetrations.
At the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
The offensive rebound. Here's Howard again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Passes it to Davis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Rondo. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. The dish to Lopez. Got it.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 3. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 41 seconds left in the game. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Middleton. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Matthews, no good. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
$20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's the pass to Davis. Over onto Kumbo. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 9 seconds left in the 4th.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here. LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Floats it up for Giannis. Yes!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. What are your expectations for the team right now?
Very high. Everyone's been coming together. We've been excited to close the season out the right way, and now we're gearing up for a great run in the playoffs.
Looks like you're rounding into form. Thanks again, Brooke. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.